I left my wife 10 days after the birth of our second daughter. I won't get into the details of that, but I will say I did it to protect myself. I did it to protect them. I would never abandon my children. I was just doing what was necessary because it would have been worse if I stayed.
Small town with no one stranger, but I'm the one brand new. Met all of my neighbors, but
hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. How are you guys doing today? I hope you all are doing good. Thank you so much everyone for stopping by. If you are new here, you are welcome to Mommy D Entertainment TV. Please make sure to subscribe, put on your bell so that you will be notified anytime I post a video. Today's another video again. Today I'm gonna be talking about Justin Dean. We bring Justin Dean matter to our table today, guys. Guess what, guys? Justin Dean finally cried heart, okay? Hey, yawa no boss. So Oga saying don't tire for the internet bully. Justin Dean said he's tired of the internet bully, and he said that, oh, for those of us that were saying that he left his wife 4 days after his wife gave birth, that it was a lie, that he left his wife 10 days after she gave birth. Guys, I will leave the video for you guys to hear from the horse's mouth, okay? Watch the video and leave your comment in the comment section. What do you think, guys? He said that there's a lot of hyenas, okay? God, that man, okay, so he said the hyenas are bullying him, the haters, they are bullying him all over the place, and the thing is affecting his mental health. It's affecting his relationship with maybe his co-workers or something like that. The thing is getting toll on his even his mother too is not happy about it, that the bullying is too much, and people are saying because he left Cora after 4 days after she gave birth, and which is like that he did not leave Cora 4 days after she gave birth. He left Cora 10 days after he gave birth just for his own good. Okay, 4 days, 10 days, what is the difference, guys? You left. A woman just gave birth, your wife just gave birth, and you left her. It doesn't matter if it's 10 days or if it is 4 days. What the time she needed you most, you just walk away. And guess what? And you will say you want to divorce her, and she finally filed for divorce. You are the one that came mad and say you want to divorce your wife, you want to divorce her, but she was the one that filed for divorce. And guys, and you said now, he said he's tired of the bullies, blah 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 blah. Okay, supposing you did not bring your matter to the internet people will not react. Internet people will not be talking about you guys. Before you came out, everything was okay. Everybody was like, okay, we love this couple, everything was okay. But the moment you came out, you are the one that came out, you want to leave your wife, you are filing for divorce, you are the one that bring your dirty laundry to the internet, and they supported you, and everybody is talking about it. Please, Mr. Justin, don't be let's say, don't be hungry. As you say, hyenas. Hey, hyenas. They are bullying you. You are the one that caused it all. Even your supporters too, they are bullying Coras, okay? They are bullying Cora. All your so-called supporters. They too, they are doing the same thing to Cora. But thank God, Cora was able to deal with it. Cora was able to deal with it. Or there many all the bullies that she'd be having, that she'd be going through, but she still stand as a woman. She still stand and hold her ground. Okay, guys, watch the video and leave your comment in the comment section. What do you think about what Justin did say, that enough for the bullying, enough for the namesayers, like the thing is getting to of his mental health, he has sleepless night, wherever. Just watch, okay, and leave your comment in the comment section. Okay, guys, I'll talk to you when the video is done.
I left my wife 10 days after the birth of our second daughter. I won't get into the details of that, but I will say I did it to protect myself. I did it to protect them. I would never abandon my children. I was just doing what was necessary because it would have been worse if I stayed. But today we're going to talk about what's it like to be what I perceive to be the most harassed man on social media, Facebook specifically. I'll just start talking in just a little bit, but it's important to know that I'm not going to let this be a negative conversation. I'm going to try to turn it into a positive, motivational aspect of things because, yeah, it's been a wild ride, and many of you have been there since the beginning. Some of you are no, some of you are new. Ethical, if you hold on one second. All right. So I have a patient in 15 minutes. I actually, in my mind, thought it was at 1. So maybe I'll wait till after that patient. But we will, let me think about this. I'll just give the lay of the land. This conversation will probably take a little longer than 15 minutes, maybe. So maybe we'll do a part 1 and part 2. I think we'll just do that. Bev, you had cataract surgery today. I hope it went well. Watching from England. All right, well, we'll just do a like part 1, part 2 situation. Right. Denise, you've been there from day 1 when Junie was Athena's age, so you've been around for a while. So some of you that are new or anybody that discovers this video, you know, that doesn't know the background story, essentially, I left my wife 10 days after the birth of our second daughter. I won't get into the details of that, but I will say I did it to protect myself. I did it to protect them. I would never abandon my children. I was just doing what was necessary because it would have been worse if I stayed. So that's all I'm going to say about that particular thing. A lot of people have said it was 3 days. A lot of people say it's 4 days. I get a lot of criticism for abandoning my children, which I did not do. I just wanted to I just knew that the situation had to change, and so I changed it after many years of trying to fix it. So that caused a public outcry. And I have been harassed every day, and it has now been a year. So what's that like? So what does harassment mean? I have been alienated against all my friends. I can no longer interact with any of my friends on social media because the hyenas and jackals will go attack them and send threats, send harassing messages, say all kinds of things about me. So I've had to protect my family and friends. I've had to isolate myself from them in a public perspective. I have many friends that have large followers on social media. They're primarily in the health and wellness space, and it would be great to do collaborations with them, but I just can't because of these hyenas, these very, very toxic souls on the internet that are after to destroy me. Many of you are looking at me and being like, how do you deal with it? Because I don't fight back. I haven't said anything on the negative on the internet against anyone except for funny memes here and there since April of 2022. We're now in March of 2023. So I had my reasons for coming public with what I did, with what I said, and I will not discuss that on this day. But what I will discuss is those of you that are being harassed on my behalf, like, you know, don't let it affect your mental health. You guys don't need to defend me. You know, I don't want you guys to, I don't want anybody's mental health to be affected on my account. So, how do I go with this? What has this harassment done to my life? It has essentially consumed it. It has consumed every aspect of it because I get hundreds of messages a day. I can no longer answer my phone because I get, in the beginning, I would say 50 phone calls a day. So I no longer answer my phone. I conduct my business completely through text message. It has affected me mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. So why do I not fight back? I see you there, Lucci. I see you. You're the most toxic one of them all. Why do I not fight back? I don't fight back because I prioritize my daughters ahead of everything. If I fought back and defend myself, I put my future with my daughters in jeopardy. Nothing matters more to me than my future relationship with my daughters. Nothing. Not my career, not money, not this Facebook fame, nothing. So therefore, I have not defended myself. I have not proven that the allegations against me are false. I'll do that with the judge. They are false. They are completely and utterly false. So I have had to endure. I have had to endure the insane amount of harassment to try to destroy my very livelihood. Many of these people that are trying to destroy my livelihood don't realize that, yes, I make money from Facebook. Yes, my family makes money from Facebook. But in the event that Facebook stops paying, what is the thing that is going to support my daughter's future? It is my practice, and it has been since the beginning. Since the day June was born, my practice supported every aspect. I paid every single bill. I paid everything with the money that I made from being a doctor, of being a chiropractor. So people trying to destroy that aspect, if you guys are fans of my daughters, the only thing you're doing is hurting their future. You're hurting, like, my practice has been relatively unaffected from your guys' effort to take it down. How it has been affected is my ability to be focused, to be present, to have the drive to see as many patients. I see less patients now because I just don't have the energy or emotional capacity to do so. So the only thing you guys are all doing, all you toxic souls that are trying to destroy my reputation, my professional integrity, my future, you are destroying June and Athena's stability for the future. Because social media income is not guaranteed. That valve can turn off at any time. For example, our government is considering banning TikTok because of some privacy, national security risks related to TikTok. Let's say 100% of my income was related to TikTok. Now, TikTok's banned. Now my family goes from living a comfortable life to living on the streets or living in a small little apartment. So what you guys are doing is essentially attacking me as attacking my daughters. And it's quite literally some of the most evil, unethical, and downright devilish behavior I've ever seen in my entire life. I would call it on par with some of the greatest tragedies in human history as far as how people are approaching this. So, you know, and to be honest with you, I'm talking about this today because many people are reaching out to me and saying, I don't know how you do it. You're so strong. Yes, I'm strong, but it would be fake, unfair, and in my opinion, unethical to pretend that this sort of harassment is not affecting me. I've gone through states of depression. I've gone through states of anxiety. I've gone through states of losing all hope in everything. I have fought my way out of those situations by just listening to positive videos. My friends would call me. My mom calls me every day to make sure I'm okay. I have a lot of friends that just reach out to me and just be like, hey man, I want to let you know I'm thinking of you and seeing if you're okay. And those little things really get you through the day. So many of you have reached out to me and spoken many positive words. Even if I haven't responded, I wanted to let you know that some of those comments have gotten me through some pretty dark days. I'm doing pretty well now, but I'm also extremely exhausted. So I go into what I call a coma every single night. I sleep like a rock. And I've been prioritizing sleep. So, but it's been difficult to do self-care things like take care of myself as far as exercise because I'm so exhausted from a year of. At one point, there were 65 bloggers sending slanderous lies about me without any proof, without any justifiable, and without hearing my side of the story. And I'm talking about this now more because it's like, if any of you are going through this or going through a difficult time, it's just day by day. Day by day, you just gotta get up, put your pants on like everyone else, and get whatever objective you need to do for the day. For me, if I get up and I see 3 or 4 patients and I make the income necessary to continue to support my daughters and continue to move us forward, or at least keep us the same, it's a W. You know, it's a win because I continue to move the needle forward on a particular day. And I'm operating at probably 20% of my previous capacity. When someone said that I worked 6 a.m. to 12 p.m. before, I did. I'd wake up in the morning and I'd work on computer marketing stuff. I would do video editing. I would wake up and do things related to my practice to get it profitable and get it successful where it is now. And then I'd work all day because I charge less then, so I would see like 8 to 10 patients a day. And then I'd come home, stay up until 2 in the morning, and I was self-teaching myself SEO, which is, those of you who don't know, that's search engine optimization. I was learning how to basically make people discover me on the internet so that I could get more patients and support my family. And that's how I paid for the vacations we went on. That's how we paid for us to go everywhere we went. I mean, June's been to 3 countries that I can think off the top of my head before she was 2 years old. So that's how I was able to continue to give my life better, my family more and more rich life experiences that I never had myself growing up. So this is definitely going to have to be a part 2 because there's so much more that I have to say, and I have a patient showing up in 3 minutes, and this is just an example of me not being on top of it as I should be. I thought it was at 1, it's at noon. So now I'm done at 1, and I have a break till 4, I have a patient from 4 to 5, then I go pick up June from school, and then I play with the kids for a couple hours, and then at that point I'll be so tired I'll fall asleep. So we're going to do part 2. I'm going to treat this patient, and we will do part 2 afterwards. So let's plan for a part 2 it is now noon here in LA. So my patient will be from 12 to 1, and then I will come back on here and do a part 2. So, going to be interesting. But those of you saying don't let negativity get to you, I did very well with that for a really long time. But every single person, eventually, it starts to affect them. I've seen it with my mom. My mom was completely unaffected for a long time until recently. And now she's mad. And now she's frustrated because she knows that these are all just slanderous lies to make money. Criticizing and trying to harass and spread lies about Dr. Dean, me, is become a very profitable endeavor on the internet. And I can show you proof of that. So we're going to do part 2 in a bit. I didn't really get to the motivational side of things that I want. And I'm a little bit, my message is not as clear cut as I wanted it to be, but that's part of the process. What about 50K? I have been gifted more than 50K from my patients for everything that's been going on. I've had patients give me a substantial amount of money because they know I am not the man that these bloggers are trying to make me out to be. So they want to help me and support me. And they are rich, so they give me money as a gift, which is something I would never accept before. But when you're looking at providing for your daughters and making sure that they have everything that they need, you swallow your pride and you accept help from people that have, for them it's nothing, literally nothing. It's like it's like buying someone a pair of shoes. It's nothing.
Okay guys, you've watched the video and you've seen for yourself. Leave it in the comment section. What do you think? Okay, if you like what you see, please don't forget to subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and don't forget to give the video a thumbs up, and don't forget to share also. I love you guys. I'll see you all in my next one. Bye bye. Bye everyone. Bye.